and welcome to BoyleSportsNews.com. I'm Nicola McGeady, and joining me to discuss this weekend's Premier League action is Mr. Leon Blanche. Well, you certainly won't be moving from your couch because it really is a super Sunday. There's two cracking matches to look forward to.
Yeah.
First up, it's the 1:30 kick-off between league leaders Man City and fellow title contenders Tottenham Hotspurs. Now, Mancini's men went clear top of the table by 3 points after a 1-0 win against Wigan on Monday night.
Yeah.
But was it that convincing, the win?
No, but I mean, I don't think it needed to be, Nicola. I think they actually just needed to get 3 points. They were going through a little bit of a rocky patch, it has to be said. I think they only won 1 and 5 in all competitions, but they are completely a different side without that spine of the team. And when I say spine, I mean Company and Yaya Toure. They really have been two players that won't be playing against Spurs, so Harry Redknapp will find a little bit of comfort in that.
What are the odds then, match betting odds?
City are a little bit worse than evens. They're 20 to 23, 16 to 5 Spurs, which is a little over 3 to 1, and 5 to 2 to draw. I remember a couple of these games last year. City won by an own goal. The previous season, Peter Crouch scored to put Spurs into the Champions League. So there's never a lot between these two sides. City gave Spurs a spanking at White Hart Lane early in the season, but Spurs had no team. And I just have a feeling that this one could be a score draw. I think there's going to be goals in it. As I said, both defences can't really keep many clean sheets. And would you back Man City at 20 to 23 without those two players?
Not really. Now, given the result on Spurs' result at the weekend, do you think the odds would be a little bit different? Maybe a little bit closer together?
I'm sure like when the lads were pricing it up, they probably looked at Spurs in and around the 5 to 2 mark. Minus Adebayor, that slip up against Wolves at home, they've probably been pushed out a little bit, whereas Man City would have been in and around 10 to 11 at home against Spurs.
Right, let's move on to the next game. Kick-off is at 4 p.m. Arsenal will welcome Manchester United to the Emirates, and this is going to be a great game. It really is a do-or-die game for Arsenal regarding a Champions League spot as well.
True. Again with Manchester United, this is a game I feel that they have to almost win to stay on the coattails of their close rival City.
Certainly.
Arsenal are not the best at defending either, so again I think we're going to see goals.
Who do you think's going to be in goals for Manchester United? It's always a question.
I think he'll probably stick with Lindegaard. I think he's now the number one at the moment. 8 to 5 United, 17 to 10 Arsenal, and 23 to 10 the draw. I hate tipping up 2 draws, but I just look at both of these games and there's not a lot to separate them. Arsenal, if this was at Old Trafford, I would have definitely gone for United, notwithstanding that 8-1 humiliation. That's also going to be in the background of these Arsenal players. They will want revenge.
Something like that's not going to happen again.
No, it's not going to happen again, but certainly as a player you will want to put it right in front of your home fans. So there's an added incentive for Arsenal. Swansea beat them. You rightly said at the start they need to at least get a point if they're going to stay. I think they're 5 points behind Chelsea. It's 4 or 5 points behind Chelsea in that race for 4th spot, so they cannot afford to slip too much further behind. But again, Nicola, 23 to 10, I think that's value for a draw. But Wayne Rooney, there's just a little bit of a streak backing him at the moment. I thought his first goal in the Manchester derby was a brilliant header. It was absolutely Rooney at his best. He likes the big games, so he's available at 9 to 2. And don't forget, if you back a first goal scorer with Boyle Sports, who scores second, we'll give you your cash back. It's an unbelievable offer. We're doing it for all the live games in the Premier League, and it's proved extremely popular.
Yeah, great stuff, Leon. Well, lots to think about this weekend. We certainly won't be moving from our couches, and hopefully you have a few winners.